Welcome to my video where I'm going to show you how you can purchase $100,000 or more in cryptocurrency using other people's money at 0% interest. Also, how you can eliminate taxes on your gains. Prepare to be orange pilled. A quick overview of what we'll be covering in this video. First, we're going to go into why you only have until 2029 to be considered early with cryptocurrency. That's right, you can still get in before the big gains come in. We're going to show you how you can hack the system by borrowing money at 0% interest to purchase cryptocurrencies, and also how you can pay zero taxes on your gains. We're going to cover how our system works and what you get when you get involved with our program. Companies are adding Bitcoin to their balance sheets in record numbers, and countries are beginning to hold Bitcoin as well. In fact, there are 3 countries that have created strategic Bitcoin reserves, including El Salvador, the Kingdom of Bhutan, and the United States. So as companies and countries begin to acquire Bitcoin and institutional money comes in, it's going to be harder and harder to get Bitcoin once we hit close to 2029, which is going to cause the price to go through the roof. So get in now to take advantage of these big gains. You don't trust banks, you don't trust fiat currency, so you got involved with cryptocurrency. Well, let's learn how you can hack the system to replace your income and build lasting wealth for you and your family. We're going to show you how you can use the bank's rules against them and borrow their money at 0% to stack Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. We're also going to show you how you can pay zero taxes on those gains as well. I first got involved in Bitcoin in 2017. I began purchasing altcoins in 2020, and I began mining in 2023. I'm the author of the best-selling book, Corporation and LLC Secrets, where I show people how to get the most out of their corporation or LLC. One way, by showing them advanced asset protection strategies used by the ultra-wealthy. I also show people how to move up to $250,000 in personal expenses over to their businesses. And most importantly, I show people how they can use their corporation or LLC to build business credit at 0% interest. I teach a section of an economics course at UCLA about these different types of business entities and their tax implications. And I've been doing this since 2017. My typical clients have an existing business that's generating about $100,000 or more in revenue. They have an interest in crypto, or they've already started investing, and they have a credit score of 700 or above. Here are 4 real client examples of people who have come to me to build business credit in order to purchase cryptocurrency. The first one is Taylor C. He's an audio and visual production. Now, he had the wrong address hype listed on his business credit report. He had a residential address listed, so we showed him how to get a commercially zoned address, and he was able to build $24,000 in the first 13 days. He's just getting started. He really went through it fast, which was really good to see. He's going to begin opening up his crypto accounts pretty soon, but he wants to build a little bit more before he gets there. Next client is Taylor S. He's an electrician, and he had built some business credit, but the banks he was using weren't reporting to his business credit profile, so it wasn't allowing him to establish the proper business credit footprint. So what he did is he used our list credit lines, all of which report to the business reporting agencies. And he was able to build $127,000 in 60 days, and he's already begun to invest in cryptocurrency with the money. Anthony is a real estate agent who had really good credit, and he just couldn't get any business credit for some reason. What happened is that banks consider real estate a risky industry. And so what we did is we recoded his business as a property management service, because he provides property management services to his clients that actually purchase investment property through him. So we rebranded it, and he was able to get $350,000 in 5 months after being denied. He's opened up his first cryptocurrency accounts and is on his way to trading and making big gains. He's already begun to make some sale trades in which he realized some decent profits. The last example is Jeff. He's in digital marketing. He had some inaccurate information on his business credit report. The business reporting agency had merged his business with another business that had a similar name. And so what we did is we helped him dispute those accounts and get his credit report cleaned up on the business side. And he was able to get 0% credit. And now he has over $1 million in cryptocurrency using my investment methods. Here's what you get when you get involved with our program. You're going to get my list of crypto projects and why I invest in them. You're going to get access to my investment strategy to see how I allocate over the different crypto projects. And you're also going to see when I buy and when I sell and what signals I look for before I do either. You're also going to get access to my tax strategy that's going to cut your taxes by 80, 90, or even 100% in most cases. If your business doesn't have an LLC set up yet, I will include the LLC formation. We'll get that set up properly for you so you can begin building business credit. And more importantly, you'll get access to our business finance suite where you can build business credit at 0% so you can begin purchasing crypto with the bank's money. Let's talk about the business finance suite a little bit. First thing the business finance suite does is it helps build your business foundation by putting your business through 50 fundability factors that banks use to decide if they want to lend money to you or not. We do this before you even begin to apply for any credit products. And that's how we get our clients a 90 to 100% approval rating. So I'm going to give you just an example of 4 of the 50 fundability factors that can cause our clients to get automatically denied if they don't use our program. First one, 90% of businesses use the wrong phone number type. If you're using a cell phone to do business, even if it's in the business name, you will get automatically denied by some banks for their credit products. And we show you the right type of phone number to get and how you can get it cheaply so that you can get approved. A lot of our clients also have the wrong address type. It's zoned residential as opposed to commercial. Our program will show you how to get a cheap commercially zoned address without breaking the bank or renting an expensive office or warehouse. A lot of clients, even if you don't need a website to work with your customers, we'll show you how to get one cheaply and get set up. And here's the thing with email. Don't put abcenterprises@gmail.com. That makes you look like you're not serious to your customers, but also to banks that are lending to you. And that will get you automatically denied at many banks. And the last example I'm going to give of the 50 fundability factors here is the industry code. If you're in an industry that's considered risky by the banks or your accountant listed your business as the wrong industry code, we're going to help you choose an industry code that relates to your business that's considered less risky by the banking industry. Next, what we do after we clean up your business foundation is we put your business through 4 tiers of business credit. We start with tier 1, and that's going to be a lot of business products that are easy for almost any business to get, but we want to get that business credit footprint in before we start getting into the bigger credit lines. So what we do is we have you apply for and get approved for at least 3 credit lines in tier 1. Then you spend money on those credit lines and pay them off and make sure they're being reported to the business credit bureaus. Once they're reported to the business credit bureaus, our team of business credit advisors will unlock tier 2 for you. And what you're going to do is choose 3 credit lines from tier 2. You're going to spend money on them and then pay them off. Make sure they've been reporting to your business credit report. When they do, we're going to unlock tier 3 where some of the bigger credit lines come into play. This is where it starts to get fun. Then we rinse and repeat and we open up tier 4. That's where a lot of the revolving and unsecured credit lines come into play. Let's look a little bit deeper into what's involved in each tier. In each tier, we give you 30 or so options for you to choose from for your 3 credit line minimum. And what we want you to do is choose a credit line where you're already spending money. That's the whole point. We don't want you to spend money just for the purpose of building credit if you don't have to. So choose 3 credit products from the 30 choices we give you in each tier. And what they're going to show you in the list is they're going to show you what report it reports to. It's going to show you what the terms are, and it's going to tell you whether you need a personal guarantee or not. And you're going to want a healthy balance of personally guaranteed accounts and non-personally guaranteed accounts in order to move through the program faster and get the bigger credit lines at 0%. Let's take a little bit closer look at tier 1. Tier 1 is going to be some gas cards that you can use. Everyone needs gas for their vehicle. And there's even going to be some regional banks in there that you can get some credit lines to begin with. Some even show up at 0%. Tier 2 is a little bit better. You're going to get bigger credit lines with some store credit. There's even a big national bank in there currently, and a few more smaller regional banks that you can get credit from. And you step it up at Tier 3, you're going to get vendor credit, and you're going to get options to even more regional banks that have a little bit harder terms in order as far as getting approved. But once you've gone through Tier 1 and 2 in our program, they're going to approve you. They're more likely to do so. Then you get to Tier 4, which is the promised land, where you get the unsecured credit lines that you can use on anything, and there's a lot of options in here at 0%. You're also going to get access to our personal credit advisor team. You can call them at any time if you get stuck Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. They can help you if you've hit a roadblock, and they can even do some of the work for you. There's going to be some cases where the bank needs to identify you, or the business credit reporting agency needs to identify you as the business owner, and you're going to have to call in and take care of it. But there's some things that once you're set up, the credit advisors can call on your behalf or sit with you on the line and help you take care of any issues that may pop up. They're also going to call to check in on you and get you set up properly at the beginning. They're going to call you 2 or 3 times to make sure you're up and running and make sure you had no problems getting signed into the program. And you can call them 10 times a day if you like. You can call them every day. It's not going to cost you more. You can call them every 2 weeks, but feel free to check in on them as often as you need in order to get your questions answered. And it's really critical, this help, during the first 2 or 3 months. But we give you access to the credit advisors for 12 months, just in case, sometimes people get busy and they're not 100% in the program every week. But just remember, it's mostly crucial at the first 2 to 3 months of the program. And after that, you might have some lingering questions as you go through and get to some of the bigger credit lines. But we do open it up for 12 months for you. So I want you to start with the end in mind and think about what you really want to use business credit for. You're watching this video because you want to use it to purchase more Bitcoin and make more money in that camp. But I also want you to consider some other fun options. For instance, did you know that you can invest in real estate and get money through business credit at 0% to purchase a property? And if you set it up correctly, if ever you got in trouble and couldn't make those payments, because it's not a mortgage loan, there's no lien, which means the bank would have a hard time coming and taking that property back. The other thing you can use credit for, believe it or not, is for advanced asset protection techniques. Check this out. So what you do is you get business credit through your business, and you take that money and you lend it to you as the business owner. And so what happens is your business becomes the bank. And what your business does, just like the bank, it can put a lien on your personal residence or any other property you own in your name. And what that does is it will protect the equity in case you get in a car accident, or in case someone slips and falls on your property and they try and sue you. All the equity in that property is now spoken for by your business, so they can't come and take your property away. Then what you do is you take that money that your business lent you and you lend it back. Don't pay it off. Don't pay off the loan that your business gave you, but lend it back to your business, which allows you to become the bank. And you get to put a lien on all your business assets, all the vehicles, any equipment you have, any bank accounts you have. And what this does is if anyone sues you in your business, it makes it very difficult for them to get access to the assets. And this is how the ultra wealthy become virtually bulletproof, by putting liens on all their properties and cross-collateralizing properties and assets that they own. Once again, what you get with this program is you get access to my crypto list. You're going to get access to my investment strategy. You're going to get access to my tax strategy so that you can pay 0% taxes on all their gains. And we'll form your LLC for you if you don't already have one. If you have one, that's good. You're good to go. And you'll get access to our business finance suite that will help you build business credit at 0%. So now you're at the start of something great, and I'm really excited about where you are. You're going to be able to use the bank's rules against them to borrow money at 0% so that you can replace your income, retire your family, and live how you want to live. So click the button below for next steps in scheduling a call, and I look forward to speaking to you.